So here's our improvements for the week ending 30th of January 2026. First up is our drawer assembly area. There's just a few crayon on a wide out missing and a few random bits floating around too, so got all those cleaned up and back to where they're supposed to be. Same goes for this extra knock-up bench here. There's a couple extra bits laying around, so I just got them cleaned up and put back to their homes. And again, this drawer area as well, there's a bit of stuff laying around, so got that cleaned up and put it all back. And also in the process too, found this glue bottle here didn't have a colour on it, so just got a bit of yellow tape around that. Also realised a few of the trolleys didn't actually have much of their coloured tapes on them, so just went through a couple of these things and got a bit of the green tape on this trolley. Then also this ABS and glue bottle holder. Forgot to get it before, but it's a pretty cool improvement. Just made it really easy to grab both bottles as they were sort of behind each other before. And there's here the pen and marker were a bit mixed up and missing, so got that replaced and all back to how it should be. And the same block here didn't have any labels on it as to where it goes, so just right on the side there, spray, so when it goes back to the spray trolley. And this air hose here wasn't actually needed anymore, and we don't actually have anything there, so just got that cleaned up and got rid of that screw and the label and the outline as well. And the cable on this keyboard and mouse weren't quite long enough, so just replaced it with a wireless keyboard, so got freedom to move it wherever. This box for our skids was looking a bit worse for wear, so replaced it with a nice clean melamine box, so it looks a lot better. We had an issue with our edge band return conveyor. The spare straps got a bit stuck, so we tied it all up and got them all zip tied together and nice and clear, so they don't get sucked back into the gears anymore. So that was a good pickup by one of the guys, and yeah, nice and safe again. And forgot to get it before again, but yes, we rearranged our assembly area a bit, so it makes a bit more sense and sort of flows a bit nicer. And Damo did a bit more labelling on his trolley with a bit more green tape around his tools, so at least we all know where they go, which looks good. And this box here was a bit of an everything box, so we started getting a little bit organised, so definitely a vast improvement. And here is our prep area, so someone basically stands in that one spot for a very good chunk of the day, so it's got an anti-fatigue mat in there, so hope it makes it a bit more comfy for him. And then this here is a video of all the motion I took before to grab the shovel, because when we replaced the dustbin, we'd often get a fair bit of dust leak out of the side when we try to take the bin out, so we used to have to walk all the way around the corner there just to grab the shovel. So yeah, quite a lot of motion. Again, it's only done once every couple of weeks, but still a fair bit of motion, so I got that replaced on a hook nicely right next to the extractor where it's used. These CNC kickboards that we made last week, they weren't really quite fixed in very well. They moved around a fair bit, so just got a couple of magnets at the back of them and sort of wedged them in a bit and also fixed them together, so they're all nice and sturdy. And this Brody's AirPods didn't quite fit in that little gap there, so you just cut that crown holder down a little bit so they drop in nicely, and also put a piece in the bottom so it doesn't collect too much stuff. And also replaced the mallet holder as it was just a couple of screws before, so a bit more sturdy with some 2-1. And Cody's desk drawer, he's done a bit more work on that, so this is the before, and then now this is the bit more progress as well, so even got some little colours of where each highlighter goes, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that wraps up the week. Nice work, everyone.